Hello children, good morning to all of you. Welcome back in mathematics class. In the previous class, we have revised the chapter properties of triangles. Today we are going to revise the chapter profit and loss. Okay, so see here I have written some questions. The first question is, Ajay bought a packet of matchbox for rupees 8 and sold it for rupees 10. Find his gain and gain percent. Children, by reading the question you can see that cost price is given rupees 8 and selling price is given rupees 10, and we know that if selling price is greater than cost price then there is gain. What is the formula for gain? Selling price minus cost price means rupees 10 minus rupees 8, that is rupees 2. Here gain is rupees 2, then what will be the gain percent, children? The gain percent is always equal to gain upon cost price into 100%. That means rupees 2 divided by rupees 8 multiplied by 100%. Because gain we have got 2 rupees and cost price is rupees 8 given in the question. So 2 dividing 8 by 4 times, 4 dividing 100 by 25 times means 25% is the gain percent here. Understood? Now see the second question. Aniket bought a sweater for this rupees. Again cost price has been given here. Cost price is rupees 1100 and sold it for rupees 880. Selling price is 880 rupees. Find his loss and loss percent. Children, if cost price is greater than selling price, then there is loss. And formula for loss is cost price minus selling price means rupees 1100 minus rupees 880. By subtracting it, we will get that 0 minus 0 is 0, 10 minus 8 is 2, and 10 minus 8 is 2, rupees 220. If 220 rupees is the loss, then what will be the loss percent, children? Loss percent is equal to loss upon CP into 100%. Means 220 rupees upon rupees 1100 multiplied by 100%. Rupees, both the units are cancelling each other. These zeros are cancelled by 100. Now 11 is dividing 220 by 20 times. That means loss percent is equal to 20%. Understood? Now see the question number 3. I purchased a TV for rupees 16,000 and spent 500 rupees on transportation. Now I am going to sell it for rupees 17,000. Find my gain percent. I hope the question is easy. Cost price is given rupees 16,000. Spent on transportation is rupees 500. Now children, we know that if with the cost price something more is spent on that, either in transportation or for accessories or for repairing, then that money is added with cost price and then we get the net cost price. Net cost price is 16,000 plus 500 means rupees 16,500. Now I am going to sell it for rupees 17,000. Children, you can see that my net cost price is 16,500 and selling price is 17,000 means I am in gain. So here my gain will be rupees 17,000 minus 16,500, that means rupees 500. Yes children, this is the noted point. If you are getting the net cost price, then in your every formula at the place of cost price, you will put the value of net cost price there. This is the important point. Now if gain is 500, then what will be the gain percent children? Gain upon cost price multiplied by 100%. This is the method how do we find the gain percent. Gain upon cost price multiplied by 100. Now see, both the zeros are cancelled each other. 5 dividing 165 by 5 into 315, 5 into 315, 5 dividing 500 by 100 times. That means gain percent is 100 upon 33%. 100 upon 33% means 3 into 1 upon 33% children. This is the gain percent. Okay. Be careful. Don't give your answer in improper fraction. Either give in the form of mixed fraction, otherwise in the form of decimal. Okay. Now note down these questions. Okay, now see question number 4. By selling a bicycle for rupees 5,670, a shopkeeper gains 270, then find his gain percent. See how to solve. By selling means selling price is given rupees 5,670 rupees and gain is given rupees 270. Then we have to find gain percent. Children, we know that to find the gain percent we must know the cost price. So first we will find the cost price here. See children, if by selling the bicycle for 5,670, 270 is the gain, then from selling price if we subtract the gain, then we will find the cost price. From selling price, if we subtract gain, then we will find the cost price. Means 5,670 minus 270, that means rupees 5,400. This is the cost price. That means cost price of the bicycle is rupees 5,400. Now we can find the gain percent. Gain percent is equal to gain upon CP multiplied by 100%. Okay, see children, 0 to 0 cancel. 1 0 is cancelled from here. Now you can see that 27 is dividing 54 by 2 times and 2 is dividing 10 by 5 times. That means gain percent is equal to 5% and it will be the answer. Understood? 270 upon 5,400 into 100%. 1 0 is cancelled from 270 and 5,400. 1 0 from this to 100. Then 27 is dividing 54 by 2 times and then 2 dividing 10 by 5 times. So gain percent is 5%. Now see question number 5. By selling a bed sheet for this rupees, see children, selling price is given 1,410. The hawker suffers a loss of rupees 90. Here loss is given rupees 90. Then we have to find the loss percent. Again, to find the loss percent, we must know the cost price. So first we will find the cost price. Cost price is equal to selling price plus loss. Yes children, cost price will be equal to selling price plus loss. So from here, selling price is 1,410 and loss is 90. That means the cost price is rupees 1500. Now we can find the loss percent. Loss percent is equal to loss upon CP multiplied by 100%. So children, these zeros are cancelled from 100 and 15 dividing 90 by 6 times. Okay, that means the loss percent is 6%. I hope the questions are very easy. Only you have to learn the formula and you have to calculate correctly. Now see the question number 6. The selling price of 5 boards is equal to the cost price of 6 boards. Selling price of 5 boards is equal to cost price of 6 boards. This is given in the question. Now we have to find gain or loss percent. That means we do not know there is gain or loss. Okay, so see how to do. Suppose that selling price of 5 boards is equal to 6, cost price of 6 boards is equal to rupees X. This we are supposing. Okay, selling price of 5 boards is also X rupees, cost price of 6 boards is also X rupees. From here we can see that selling price of 1 board will be equal to rupees X by 5, because selling price of 5 boards is X rupees, so selling price of 1 will be less than X, that is why X is divided by 5. So X by 5 rupees is the selling price of 1. Now cost price of 1 board will be, this will be X by 6, because cost price of 6 boards is X rupees, so cost price of 1 board will be less than X, that is why X is divided by 6. Now we have to check which one is greater, selling price or cost price, because we have to find there is profit or loss. So children, X by 5 and X by 6. We know that in the given fractions, if the numerators are equal, then smaller the denominator is the greater fraction. 6 is greater than 5, so X upon 6 will be smaller and X upon 5 will be greater. This is the technique which you have to learn. If numerators are same, then we check the denominator. Greater the denominator, smaller is the fraction, and smaller is the denominator, greater is the fraction. So here you can see that selling price is greater than cost price, and we know that if selling price is greater than cost price, then there is gain. So gain is equal to selling price minus cost price, means X by 5 minus X by 6. To solve this, we will take the LCM of 5 and 6. LCM of 5 and 6 is 30. Now LCM 30 is divided by 5. 5 into 6 is 30. So 6 is multiplied by numerator X becomes 6X. Minus, so minus is put here. 6 dividing LCM 30 by 5 times. 5 is multiplied by numerator X becomes 5X. That means gain is of rupees X by 30. 6X minus 5X is X. So X upon 30 is the gain. Then what will be the gain percent, children? Gain percent is equal to gain upon CP multiplied by 100%. Gain upon cost price multiplied by 100%. Okay, cost price of 1 board is X by 6. Now solve and get your answer. To solve this type of fraction, the reciprocal of the denominator is multiplied with numerator. X by 30 is numerator, X by 6 is denominator. So reciprocal of X by 6 will be multiplied with X by 30. So X by 30 into 6 by X. 6 by X is the reciprocal of X by 6. Okay, now solve it. X dividing X, 6 dividing 30 by 5 times and 5 dividing 100 by 20 times. That means 20% gain is there. Okay, children, for today only this much. On the next turn, we will solve some more questions. Okay, bye bye.